I was just about to record the biggest project on the channel, and it was about Patrick Mahomes and the Chicago Bears. I think you can know what that video is gonna be about. But before I was recording this, I found out some breaking news, and I know that I'm late to the party, but this has to be mentioned. Deshaun Watson, if you guys don't know, Deshaun Watson has been basically wanted to be traded from the Houston Texans, and the Texans are not allowing it. This all began when the Texans told Deshaun Watson that he will be involved. He will be involved in picking the general manager and the head coach of the Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans went behind Deshaun Watson's back and brought in Nick Caserio, who was part of the New England Patriots, and who the Houston Texans were actually going to be the GM last year before they were caught by the NFL trying to do some, illegal businesses with Nick Caserio. And that's when Bill O'Brien, the head coach of the Texans at the time, became the head coach. We all know what happens. He trades Jadeveon Clowney, he trades DeAndre Hopkins, and he made J.J. Watt upset. Then he left Arizona, and Bill O'Brien does not have a football position in the NFL right now, and probably won't until some team would need Bill O'Brien. The point is, Deshaun Watson wanted to be traded. The Texans aren't allowing it. Certain locations like Carolina, New York, Jets, and the Miami Dolphins are big locations for Deshaun Watson. And, while I was recording my little project, some more stuff came out. And, this isn't really about Deshaun Watson getting traded. This is more about Deshaun Watson's future and legacy as a quarterback in the NFL. The reason why is because Deshaun Watson alleged details emerged in sexual assault suit against the Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson. Yeah, Deshaun Watson is being accused of sexual assault. And basically, the Houston Texans put out this whole speech talking about how this was the first time they ever heard of such things from Deshaun Watson, and that actions will be happening. And we'll be talking about the person who came out with these alleged accusations, and why it's going to be intriguing if this is turned out to be true or not. Deshaun Watson has came out with his own statement on the situation. Deshaun Watson has stated, as a result of social media posts by a publicly seeking plaintiff lawyer, I recently became aware of a lawsuit that has apparently been filed against me. I have not yet seen the complaint, but I know this. I have never treated any women with anything other than the most utmost respect. The plaintiff lawyer claims that this isn't about money, but before filing suit, he made a baseless six-figure settlement demand, which I quickly rejected. Unlike him, this isn't about the money. For me, it's about clearing my name, and I look forward about doing that. And the reason why this is important is because the person who claimed that Deshaun Watson sexually assaulted a woman was the next door neighbor to the Houston Texans owner's father at the time, who had recently passed away. What does that mean? Meaning that the owner of the Houston Texans and the person claiming that Deshaun Watson has sexually assaulted a woman have a connection. They know each other. Because the owner's father and the lawyer have been next door neighbors. And knowing how neighbors work, they probably had a connection. So who's to say that the owner now hasn't put a little sprinkle, given a little cash to claim up a false accusation story? Why would the Houston Texans falsely accuse Deshaun Watson? It's because they don't want him to get traded. If they can make it seem like Deshaun is his monster, teams wouldn't want to trade for him. But we have seen multiple times that stories like this doesn't matter, right? With Antonio Brown in his situation, and going from Raiders to the Patriots and then to Tampa Bay, and stories like Alvin Kamara, or not Alvin Kamara, with Hunt, running back for the Cleveland Browns, how he hit a woman, and now nearly beat the Chiefs, and who knows if they would have made the playoffs or not. Kareem Hunt, there you go. The point is, they don't care about stuff like this. That's why you should go to football. But this, especially the time and era we're in now, where, Black Lives Matter and women empowerment, despite the fact that I think that, the whole Black Lives Matter name is stupid. In fact, this whole movement is kind of stupid. Not the whole, the statement behind it, because the statement behind the whole Black Lives Matter thing is really important. But the way they're doing it, really bad. It is really stupid. And women empowerment, 2/3 of that entire community are men haters, rather than women actually want power. It's more of men don't deserve as much power as women do, which is quite disappointing, if I'm going to be honest. But, there is a little bit of people who actually want women empowerment, that women and men should be equal, like they should be. But the point is, the Houston Texans, in my opinion, with all the information coming out, and Deshaun Watson's character, I don't see Deshaun Watson sexually assaulting a woman. I see the Houston Texans pulling the last trick up their sleeve and claim Deshaun Watson as a rapist, as someone who sexually assaulted a woman, which is quite disappointing. Come from this organization who was a Super Bowl contender, but now is one of the worst teams in the league, and they don't even have their pick, which is the 3rd overall, and that goes to Miami. It's really surprising, and I hope that teams like Miami, like the Jets, don't fall for their tricks, because it would be very, very upsetting if Deshaun Watson just ends up in this terrible, terrible organization. Which makes a lot of sense why they don't want to trade him. Because he is a top 5 quarterback. Because if they trade him, they're going to be under the cap. They're going to be so much dead money that it would be the first in NFL history with that much dead money under the cap. I hope this is true. I don't believe it is true, but if there's a slight chance that this is true, then, man, it's going to look really bad for Deshaun. But knowing how the Houston Texans organization has been run, just has been run in general, I believe that this is falsely accusations on Deshaun Watson. And you know what is worse than sexual assault or abuse or stuff like that? False accusations. Yes. Yeah, that's right. False accusations and stuff like that is probably worse than actually committing them. Because you're ruining 2 lives. You're ruining the person you're accusing, and you're going to ruin your life when it comes out that you were lying the entire time. That's just my opinion on that. Yeah, this is just a depressing story to listen to, and it's frustrating. But let me guys know how you feel in the comment section down below. If you believe Deshaun Watson is innocent or not, don't comment stuff like that. I just reflect on this entire situation, and yeah, just be a good person, and see you guys when the next video comes out. I don't know when that's gonna be, but it will come out soon. So see you guys when the next video comes out. Bye.